Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. It is crystal clear. You do not need rocket science. You do not need any political analysis for you to be able to tell that yes, indeed, CS Justin Muturi has sacked himself from the Kenya Kwanza government. It is crystal clear. Is only playing around to see whether Ruto will chase him away. But as of him, from his heart, it is clear na hakuna stories zingine. CS Justin Muturi has officially sacked himself from the government. Why am I saying this? Today, he accompanied the families of the victims who disappeared in Mlolongo, and one of them, his body was found at City Mortuary. And there are some, how do you call it? Yani, there are some kind of kukadiria, yani people are suspecting that the other two, because there were three, their bodies are also at City Mortuary. So CS Muturi walked there today and he has demolished the government. Amepiga serikali. And in his speech, in his presser with the media, he has also linked William Ruto to those abductions. He is calling upon the government of Kenya, which he is serving. You know, a CS is part of the executive. A cabinet secretary is the representation of the president. So when a cabinet secretary has decided kuchoma serikali na cabinet nzima na serikali na askari, that person is no longer in government. I want to give you CS Muturi's video. And to me, this is a self-sacking from the government. Can we listen to Justin Muturi?
First and foremost, I think this is Manda most for what has been described by Honorable Manzo is something quite gruesome. And I think it is only fair that at this point in time, the country should shelve all other business they have to discuss this matter of abductions and extrajudicial killings. When I called on, the press conference on the 12th of January, I ended by saying that this matter, if left unchecked, can plunge this country into chaos and anarchy, and called for a national dialogue, or indeed a commission of inquiry to inquire into these gruesome murders and be told whether there is a policy. I'm not aware of it. I sit in government. I'm not aware of any policy that supports abductions and extrajudicial killings. And it is not right that parents like these ones and relatives can stay for periods in excess of 40 days looking for their loved young ones. And we sit somewhere claiming that we are discussing matters about the economy of this country. Economy for who? If we are killing them, abducting and killing the young ones, so who are you doing the economy for? This matter needs to be taken with the seriousness that it deserves. And you know, I said, I was lucky that when my son was abducted, I was able to reach the president, and he immediately ordered Nuruddin Haji to release him. And Nuruddin, went ahead and released him. How about these parents and relatives who cannot reach the president? It is something that is so serious that we must shelve all other things that we are doing, because I do recall that during the campaigns. We went around the country saying that abductions, extrajudicial killings would never happen at our watch. But now it is happening. It has been happening, and we are trying to normalize it as we are here mourning and grieving about these 4 who have gone missing. We are also aware that 2 young men were killed in Nakuru in circumstances that are very clear that those involved are security personnel. I want to say we cannot be told that the police do not know. Our police is known to be one of the most efficient in this region. And therefore, if they wanted to crack this matter and bring the culprits to book, it will be a matter of just a few days or hours. So I'm calling upon everybody in government, and more so particularly because ultimately responsibility must belong to somebody. We say the buck must stop somewhere. In this case, the president is the president of the Republic of Kenya, head of government, and commander-in-chief of all defense forces. Therefore, Mr. President, I'm calling upon you now to order an end to these abductions, which you promised, killings, extrajudicial killings, and an open inquiry to inquire into how these things have been happening. We cannot make it normal. We know that these are very young lives that have been taken away. What do you think the parents of these young ones are feeling? Everybody must put themselves in the shoes of these parents and relatives who have been agonizing. Did they enjoy Christmas? They could not, when everybody else was enjoying their Christmas. Surely, this must be something that we must take to the next level, where we must involve in a commission of inquiry, which must include people from all sectors. The law society should come up, be part of that commission of inquiry, religious groups, and the civil society groups like Amnesty International and others. Kenya Human Rights Commission. All of them, they should be involved in that commission, because we want the truth, and to put an end to this. We cannot take it as business as usual anymore, because I can just put myself in the hearts and the minds of these parents. You've seen one of the fathers here is not even able to appear because of the agony that is been taken through for the last 40 days. It's not normal. We must now address this matter with finality, with a view to getting to the root cause. Regardless of your position in society, in government, in the security sector, remember, whatever you are doing, one day you may have to answer for it personally. You hold or you carry personal responsibility. Yes. Those of them that may not be clear should be reminded about the Nuremberg trials. You cannot be excused for obeying illegal orders from wherever they may be from. So people and Kenyans, please, those of you, I've seen many of you have taken pictures. Make sure that those pictures you take, store them safely, even in the cloud. One day in this country, you may find that those pictures you have taken may be the answer to this intriguing situation that we are going through in this country.